Hey, I'm Officer Don, and welcome to In Touch. I want to welcome to the studio a very special guest. Okay, now, Rick, I hate to say it, and of course, if I was a girl, it would make all my other girlfriends mad. But
if that's good or not.
You are my best bud.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can say
Appreciate
that. And what makes us best buds? Well, it's like what I said. When we were driving over here, I'm like, dude, put your seatbelt on. And what did you say to me? What did you say?
I said something like, when did you start carrying?
Yeah. What you said was, oh, why? You're just going to try to kill me anyway.
No.
Because that's what you always do.
Well, I realized the only reason you cared was because I was coming to do a radio show and you needed me.
That's right.
That was it.
But you know what makes people best friends normally is what they go through. If you talk to people and go, who's your best friend and why is that person your best friend? It's normally, something that has bonded them somewhere, whether they were in high school together or whatever. Well, you and I, we weren't in high school because you're like a gazillion years older than me.
At least.
Yeah. So
you're like 25, aren't you?
Yeah. We didn't go to high school together, but we have had a couple of bonding moments. Okay, one of which was the time we were, well, no, not that kind of bonding moment.
Yeah.
One of which the time we were driving to Lowe's.
Yeah.
And we chased the bank robber.
Yes, we did. I was having a very subtle day that day, and I'm with Officer Don, and what else happens but...
Guy robs a bank. You got to do what you got to do, man. You hand me my
trust
gun.
me, away we went.
We got to take care of business. So anyway, and of course, then there was the time that we were flying to Florida with our wives in the back.
Attempting to fly to Florida.
Because Rick, you're a pilot.
Yes, I try to be.
And I'm a pilot, and we decided we're going to hop on a plane and fly to Florida. And so we're over the mountains in Alabama, which amazed me because up till that moment I didn't realize there were mountains in Alabama.
There's one. We found it,
but suddenly our engine blew up, and we literally crashed to the ground.
Yes, we
did. But it turned out okay.
Yes.
We're
here.
We walked away from it, and nobody got hurt. But that 4.5 minutes it took from the time that you complained that you hear a noise or you smell something.
I was right.
And I'm like, well, there's nothing wrong. What are you talking about? And then boom, for the 4.5 minutes from when you first whining about, maybe something being wrong with the plane to the time that it actually hit the ground, we bonded.
Yeah, we bonded very well. The girls were in the back, and they were bonding, and we were all bonding at that moment. And it's amazing how close you can become in 4.5 minutes when you're plunging.
All kidding aside, you were a great co-pilot that day.
Well, you were a great pilot.
You did great on the brakes.
Well, thank you very much. you did good saving our lives.
And pointing out the power lines. That was good.
Couldn't think of a better guy, though, to be in charge than Don at that moment.
Yeah, but you still blame me for the engine blowing up.
Yes, I do.
I got over that.
Yeah, but you saved us.
Which was not my fault.
No,
friends do, too.
It was your plane.
Well, and of course, I don't want to embarrass you, but one of the things that you like to do is get involved with charity.
Yes, I do.
And you always have, and you've always encouraged me to do that. You've been sort of a motivator.
Thank you.
And that's what brings us here today, is we want to talk about a project that you're working on. First, talk to me a little bit. You're always on to me about making sure that I give.
Yes.
And you talk to me about all the reasons so talk to me a little bit about charity first. Tell me, go back over the lecture I've gotten a million times about why I need to keep giving.
Well, I just think that it's important that it's just a responsibility, I feel like, in my heart. And I just think that it's important that we all have and many things that are given to us. And I think that it's important that if everyone thought and gave, just think what the difference that would be made. I mean, it's just simple math. It just makes good sense. And plus, I think when people give, Don, to charities, I think what they receive from that cannot be bought with money. No amount of money can make me feel the energy or the good feeling inside of me.
So are you trying to buy your way into heaven? Is
that's
that what you're telling me?
That's exactly what it
Just
is.
hedge your bets.
Yeah, that's right. I'm saying it don't hurt. Okay, little insurance, just in case.
It's just how it makes you feel.
The feeling is there, and so many times I know that you wonder who to give to and what to give to. That's the biggest part, and who to trust anymore and who not to trust. And unfortunately, because of those concerns, a lot of charities that are very legitimate and very worthwhile do not get supported. And I just think that's wrong. I think at the end of the day, I don't know what the number is, but if 95% are good and 5 are bad, we can't let that 5% rule. We have to be able to give and give with an open heart and with a good intent, if you will, so that no matter where that money winds up or where it goes, It's the intent inside the heart is what makes a difference. And again, it's just something that I think it's important that everyone participate in.
So
that's my feeling.
You decided to start this project, and since you can't give to everyone, right? You picked five charities.
Yes, we picked 5 charities.
What did you base picking these charities on? What was the reason for the charities?
Put some time and thought into thinking about the charities that possibly have touched my life or touched others around me. And I think, since we can't choose them all, there was 5 that I felt like that were very, very, very strong candidates and very worthwhile foundations and charities that I think everybody can identify with. Unfortunately, I say that way.
You wanted to make it diverse, so everyone would have a place
very
to
much
give.
so, and that's right.
Okay,
that's right.
So Caps for a Cause is
Caps
born.
for a Cause,
and you are the retail director for S&S Tire.
That's my day job. Right. S&S Tire retail director. That's right.
So you do tires.
That's exactly right.
And you told me, you said, Don, every valve stem. I've heard this a million times. Don, every tire has a valve stem, and every valve stem needs a cap
on the end of it. That's right. Must be there.
That's right. And up till now, we've been putting very boring caps on tires.
Unfortunately, it's
no matter where you buy your tires.
They're just little ignored items.
Little ignored items.
They're there, but
so your thought is a rolling billboard here that not only financially supports these charities, but there's 2 things charities need. They need your financial support, and then the people that the charities are supporting need to know that you're thinking about them.
The awareness is equally important to them. They'll tell you that, the charities will.
So that's what Caps for a Cause does. So the program is this, right? You go in, you can get them at S&S Tire.
Well, exactly.
And you pay $5 for a pack, and each pack has a color that represents a different charity that you want to support. And let's go through the list of charities here.
Okay.
We'll start with Kentucky Children's Hospital.
The University of Kentucky Children's Hospital is a Kentucky blue cap, really sharp looking. Right down the road here. If you was to select that charity or select that color, a cap, again, they're $5 for a set of 4, and they look great on. If you select that, 100% of the net profit goes right to the Children's Hospital if you pick blue.
All right. So what if another charity you could pick pink?
Pink is Susan G. Komen for the Cure, breast cancer awareness. What a worthy one that is. They are a kind of a light pink cap that goes on your tire. You see a lot of the pink ribbons and pink license plates and everything. This is really a good-looking cap that goes on the tire that builds that awareness that they're after. And, again, the money goes straight to that fund.
Tell me about the Yellow Cap.
Yellow Cap is a program called the Wounded Warriors. Wounded Warriors is just a great charitable organization that for our troops, the people that are coming back that have served our country that are wounded and are in financial need as well as support. And who better, than these? These are a yellow cap that shows the awareness.
Tie a yellow ribbon around the
absolutely. There you go. That's right. Please don't sing that.
You don't want to hear that little Tony Orlando and Don. I saw him on Fox News the other day, and he's had a lot of plastic surgery.
A lot of plastic surgery.
Okay, all right. So we got the yellow cap, we got the pink, we got the blue, we got a red cap.
Got a red cap. American Heart Association. Just as a fact that was given to me by them is that this is the number 1 killer in the state of Kentucky, for the state of Kentucky, heart disease. So again, what a very, very worthy charity for this money and awareness to go to. And then we have a light blue one. The light blue cap is for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Again, very worthy. Diabetes touches a lot of folks, and especially not just children, but adults. And the money goes into the research to hopefully find a cure.
Well, I know you've thought a lot about slogans. I just thought of one.
Uh-oh.
Go Caps.
Oh,
you like that?
Yes, I like that. Can I use that?
You can use that.
All right, that's awesome.
You can use that. Go Caps.
I was also thinking a little bit about having a helicopter. So helicopter?
Yeah, I like that.
You don't like that one? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
well, I like my idea better first. That's how it works. So Caps for a Cause. Now, it doesn't really, this is not about selling tires. This is about getting caps on every tire here in Central Kentucky to support these. I mean, seriously, you can raise tens of thousands of dollars.
We will, Don. We will do that. And we have the 13 locations, S&S Tire locations here. Look, this is not about selling tires. There's no purchase necessary. We don't care as an organization whether you buy a set of tires from us or not. We would love for you to, don't get me wrong, obviously. But if you stop by and buy tires or get service, or you just want to stop by, these caps are on display. 5 different colors. For $5, you pick the set that you want and walk out of there. And again, 100% of the net profits goes to these charities. And if everybody in this town, think about how many little rolling billboards there are out there. And numbers say that everybody has 2.5 cars. I don't understand the half car either. But if everybody out there got behind this and stopped by our stores and picked these up, it is a lot of money raised and a lot of awareness. My dream, personally, this is something I've been working on a year, Don, is to pull up beside us to a stop sign, look over to my left, look over to my right, and see somebody's tires over there with this colored cap on there.
Yeah,
Now,
well, I know your other dream is to see me flying a pink helicopter. Okay,
that's
because
true, too.
we were going to do this wrap on the helicopter,
Yeah.
and he sends it to me. He goes, "Look, do you mind wrapping a helicopter and helping support Caps for Cause?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, sure, I'll do that, Rick." And the prototype is pink. So I said, "Are you kidding?" I mean, listen, you can put pink on the helicopter because I want to support Susan G. Komen, but I'm not flying a pink helicopter. I'm not man enough to quite fly a pink helicopter.
So we're going to do that?
No. It's We'll have pink. Let's just put all the colors on the helicopter.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah,
we can do that.
Because I don't want my friends beating me up around a pink helicopter. But Caps for a Cause is a way for you to not only give to these 5 charities here in Central Kentucky, but it's also a way to make your car look pretty cool too, because they do look neat. And you can go to the website. What's your website?
You can go to www.sstire.com or www.caps4acause.com.
Check it out and please support Caps for a Cause. You'll be seeing more. You won't be seeing the pink helicopter, but you'll be seeing the helicopter with pink on it to support Susan G. Komen. Also yellow to support the Wounded Warrior Project. Blue, if you want to support the Kentucky Children's Hospital. Light blue supports the Juvenile Diabetes. Is it Foundation?
That's exactly. Research
and
Foundation.
then, of course, there's red, and it's not cardinal red. So don't.
No,
that's right.
No.
It's red. It's red to support the American.
Unless you want it to be cardinal red.
I don't know. Drive that around, and I think I would just, even if you want it, I think I would say it's to support the American Heart Association, just to be safe here in Lexington.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you next week on In Touch.